Hello, everybody. This is Kyle Ott for Draftradio. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the state of this recording immediately. The software is not working very well, but I needed to get an Origins draft up. It's finally out. Finally out. And I am excited to be bringing it to you, fine people. We've got an interesting pack. There's a Displacement Wave, a Chief of the Foundry, or yeah, that's the Foundry. I don't know why the N is cut off to make an R there. And then a Chandra's Fury. There's also Scrapskin Drake, which is pretty decent. I've never played with Displacement Wave. I've done about 4 or 5 drafts of this, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit. But I'm actually not positive which one we take here. I do like Displacement Wave. Displacement Wave sort of like punishes the aggro deck. If we want it, yeah, I'll take Displacement Wave. It seems fine. Mass Board Wipe seems very good. There's not like a great blue card to follow it up. There is a Blazing Hellhound, which is awesome in this set, particularly if you can get the Active Treason deck running. I'm going to go ahead and take the best card in this pack by a wide margin, which is the Girapur Gearcrafter. Making a board state for 3 mana is pretty sweet. So that's what we're taking. Gotta stay open here. Ooh. There's a Blessed Spirits. Blessed Spirits seems like it's actually really decent. There's also a Jace's Sanctum, which is instant sorcery spells that I cast cost 1 less. I'm not sure if we're in that particular spot just yet. Smash to Smithereens is also a much more relevant sideboard card now that people make Thopters, by the way. So, as a sidebar. And I think, more than anything else, I guess I could take Angel's Tomb, and that puts me in more of an aggressive plan, which I don't mind so much. Because the other pick would be like Majoring Bully or Firefiend Elemental. I'll take the Blessed Spirits. I think Blessed Spirits is actually a really good card. And I don't mind staying open. Blue seems to be completely dried up, but Emperor Tactician is very good. So, I like it. I'll take it. There's a Goblin Glory Chaser too, which is it tends to be decent, but Emperor Tactician I think is excellent. I think it's a little too late to grab a Zendikar Incarnate, although I have played with Zendikar Incarnate, and man, this card is just bonkers. This card is very, very scary. And it's also very hard to deal with too. But I think another Emperor Tactician. I think we're just going to cement ourselves into white. I think we've gotten enough good white cards to justify doing that. Well, there's an Active Treason. And a Chandra's Fury. I like Chandra's Fury, but I think Active Treason is just a little bit better. I think we're going to be more of an aggressive deck. Chandra's Fury is fine. Alright, that's all the 4 and 5 drop cards I necessarily want for the rest of my life. Now we're looking for some enchantments for our Blessed Spirit, looking for some 2-drops, some removal spells. We've got like a nice mid-range core though for the deck, which is nice. I think that's decent. Dragon Fodder is a very good way to start off our brand new plan. There was some other stuff in that pack too. The Reclusive Artificer actually has impressed me a little bit. It's not uncommon to get a 2/3 with haste and shock either your opponent or a 2-drop creature, but I don't think we're that deck. Whereas Dragon Fodder works excellently. If we can get like a red sacrifice outlet, that Active Treason is going to be even better. Most of the good sacrifice outlets are in red-black, however, so which is also a fun deck to do. There's a Scrapskin Drake, which I guess I could take, or I could just take the second Chandra's Fury. I'm honestly like, that's really high up in the curve though, and I'm hesitant to take another like. Yeah, I'll just take the Scrapskin Drake. I can't justify taking another Chandra's Fury. Like, if Bellows Lizard had been in the pack, I would have just taken that. I'm taking Bellows Lizard. I need like an aggressive 2-drop. So blue is completely dried up with nothing of the Jace's Sanctum. Majoring Bully is fine, and we do need good 2-drops. And it's not very hard to make Majoring Bully better. Nor is it harder to make a Crowan Jailer that better. Although I don't even know if I want Veteran Sidearm. I might just take the Sidearm. Sidearm actually makes our Bellows Lizard a threat. It turns our goblins into 2/2s. It's a possible sideboard. Orchard Spirit is really late here, though. So yes, I immediately apologized for the state of the recording simply because, for some reason, the computer I usually use to record is not working, connected to the internet, which is obviously very difficult for drafting. And this computer somehow does not like our recording software. Alright, now that we've got our opponent picked out, that could not have been any better of an open if we had wanted to. Exquisite Firecraft is insane. Straight bomb. Incredible card. Love it. Just 4 damage right to the dome. Chances are it can be uncounterable sometimes. There's a Subterranean Scout, which is actually pretty good. Or a War Oracle. I have to take War Oracle here. I know we took a bunch of 4-drops, but War Oracle is so powerful. Cleric of the Forward Order. I'm going to take another Dragon Fodder, I think. Knightly Valor is good, too. I think our Spirit is just going to be a 2/2 flyer. That's certainly not bad for our deck. The reason I take the Dragon Fodder, there's a sigil in this set, which lets you attack with 1 creature and get +1/+1 for every other creature that you've got. And if we stall out, that's actually a pretty good plan. Fiery Impulse is what I'm taking here, though. Unsurprisingly, you know, good shock spell. Alright. Logistic stuff is now taken care of. Knightly Valor is good. I just, man, I don't even know. I honestly think I'd just take the Subterranean Scout here and give my 2-drops away into the dome. Or I'd just take this Valor and then I'm more of a mid-range deck then. Yeah, I can't justify taking Scout over Valor. I can take Scout now. There's nothing else in my colors there. Oh, black is so open. My god. Should have jumped off the white train when I had the chance. That's alright, though. I'll just take Titan Strength. It's playable. As is Seismic Elemental. So we're the mid-range deck. Which is fine. That's not terrible. We've got some Dragon Fodders to hold down the ground. And we can pump Bellows Lizard on the turn that we don't have mana to do anything with. And then we'll get in here. I will take this Goblin Brute, however. Boggart Brute is very good. Very, very aggressive. Nice 3-drop. So far, so our deck does have some ways to win, I think. I would like to see just a little bit more removal and maybe some other 2-drops. Meteorite is not a little more removal. Subterranean Scout, on the other hand, is great. So we're taking that. We just need 2-drops. I do like the Akroan Guard Captain, but not as much as I am in need of 2-drops, which I am in need of. Because now I've got 5 2-drops, and I think that's just about where we want to be. So our curve is nice and filled out. We've got some good aggressive stuff going on. I'll just take this Yoke Dox, because Yoke Dox is really good again. I didn't mean to take that one. The old double-click lag. Bellows Lizard number 2. I probably won't play Bellows Lizard number 2, to be completely fair. But it's good to have the option, in case I want Bellows Lizard number 2. Veteran Sidearm might actually make its way into our deck, just to give us a little more impact in the early turns. But we've got ways to win, too. Like, Seismic Elemental, like, pretty much breaks the game. So does Chandra's Fury. Exquisite Firecraft. So we have ways of achieving victory. I'm just not super confident in all of our ways of achieving victory. Well, black was pretty open. Who knows? Maybe black will be open this time. I'm taking Lightning Javelin, though. Sure, Mizium Meddler is good to know that they have. If they leave 3 mana open and I can just attack and kill them, I probably will, rather than jamming a Lightning Javelin against this kind of a card. But Lightning Javelin is a superb card. Absolutely love Lightning Javelin. Very good. As do I like Scab Clan Berserker, and it gives us a way of sort of breaking the game too. Scab Clan Berserker is a absolute beating for anyone who has not played against it yet. It's very good. Yeah, if I put Sidearm and Bellows Lizard, we're already good on playables. I might actually start branching out into black if I see it open again. My mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. And let's be honest, we've all had that moment in our lives. Definitely taking Fiery Conclude. Ooh, there's a Sigil of Valor, though. And with 2 Dragon Fodders, Sigil of Valor is actually really, really good. There's also Stalwart Aven. I want everything in this pack, actually. All of it. Just all of it. If I take Sigil, I might wheel Battle Priest. Oh, that's gross. I don't want Battle Priest. I'll probably wheel. I know I'll wheel Bella's Lizard. So basically, do I need a removal spell or do I want Sigil? We've got 2 Dragon Fodders too. Ugh. Nasty. Yeah, nasty. I think I gotta take Sigil here. We hedged our bets. I think Sigil is actually one of the best cards for us right now. I would also like to take this Eros as champion, but I'm not taking it over another Lightning Javelin. It's not happening. Javelin is insane in the membrane, to quote 90s rap music. And now the question is what to cut. I mean, obviously I'm going to cut Bella's Lizard. Sorry, Lizard. Is a Lizard. Thopter Engineer or Europor Gear Crafter. It's like 6 in one, half a dozen in the other, really. Chances are I will lob either one of these in the face of an oncoming attacker. The question is, which one do I want more? This one gives all my stuff haste, though. How many artifacts do I have that have haste? Making one Thopter that has haste? Maybe that's relevant. I'm not entirely positive. I mean, I'm taking either one of these Thopter makers. That's what's happening here. I just need to figure out which one I want. I'll take the Engineer. Maybe I do want to have haste as an option. Ooh, another Gearapor Gear Crafter. I do like me some board states, particularly with my Amperin Tacticians. I do like those. Well, the other option is to take Stalwart Avon, which I think is a great card, actually. Sometimes just a 2/4 flyer is hard to race, but I think Gearapor is better. I also think Fiery Impulse is good. Never said no to removal spells. I gotta start cutting some stuff. Would just cut like white from my deck? Just completely? It's definitely an option. This is like the Thopter and Amperin Tactician deck. I'll take the Guardian Automaton. I think that's actually really good. I could just be mono red. I don't know if I want to be mono red, though. A third Amperin Tactician. So if I cut... See, this is interesting. If I cut, I just play like 6... I'll play 3 Amperin Tacticians and then like 6 planes. Is that good? Because then I can just pump all my Thopters. And I've got so many ways to win at that point, at that juncture. Fire Fiend Elemental is okay, I guess. I don't know if it's better than Guardian. I actually really like Guardian. I feel like Guardian's a sweet card. It buys you tons of time to get your plan set up. But I don't know if we're like the make a plan deck, or if we're like the just balls out rush deck. I don't know. I'm not taking Infectious Bloodlust. Sorry, not sorry. Let's take Guardian here. And lo and behold, we wield Avon Battle Priest. In case anyone was pondering. Blessed Spirits can probably be cut, although it is a nice flyer. I might just keep it just because it's a flyer. Catacomb Slugs, I hate it. Volcanic Rambler. Another Catacomb Slug. Woo! Maybe I do just want to cut white completely from the deck. That is entirely an option here. Living on a lighted stage approaches the unreal. Rush stuck in my head. I think Amperin Tactician though is just awesome in the deck. You know? Or maybe I just go 2 Guardian Automatons and put Volcanic Rambler in, and then just I'm mono red. Mono red tokens? No, I think Amperin Tacticians have to stay. I just think that they're better. I also don't think that we're the active treason dot deck. Yeah, that was interesting. Black got dropped super quick. And I honestly am a little sad that we didn't take that Blazing Hellhound earlier on in the pack. Maybe we could have actually gone into black. I think our deck would have been a little bit better. But at the time, didn't know it. Couldn't have prepared for such things. So obviously we've got 14 creatures. It's not counting our dragon fodders, but you have to count dragon fodder because it is a creature, is a lizard. All right. So what do I want to cut? I'm not cutting Sigil. Sigil is absolutely like bonkers in this deck. We have 18. We have 23 cards, but I don't know if that's actually the play that we want to go with. Don't know. Is it bad to run 6 planes just for the 2 Amperin Tacticians? Is that aggressive? It's probably aggressive. Well, I mean, I am nothing if not bold, but even so. The other option is we run Volcanic Rambler and then Guardian Automaton, and we just go mono red. Which I don't think is that bad of a plan. We just take the early game with our scouts and our goblins, and then we use Sigil and burn spells to take us to the mid game. Then we've got Active Treason and Elemental, and then we'd have Volcanic Rambler to sort of like get us out of there, and Guardian to buy us time. Whereas Amperin would just pump our tokens. I think I'm actually going to go mono red. I think I have made my decision. I will be bold. I will be bold. Alright, I'm going to try and talk as close to the computer as possible so the recording is not completely gibberish. Again, folks, I apologize. There's no way that I'm not doing a draft of this set. I miss drafting. I miss recording. I missed you guys, obviously. Ill-equipped to act with insufficient tact. Alright. Do. So what I'm going to do now, rather than just fiddling around with the tapped out's less than stellar deck creation process from this screen, I'm going to paste the main board of my deck in here, and then I'm going to paste the sideboard. I'm going to cut and move the 2 Amperin Tacticians, like just from this window, and then I'm just running 17 mountains. This is exciting. I've never actually done monocolor in a deck ever. It's exciting. I'm excited. Now, generally, I wouldn't be pumped about putting a 6-drop in the deck, but Volcanic Rambler has actually impressed me quite a bit, in fact. With insufficient tact. The other option is just running the 2 Guardian Automatons, and then just, like, seeking shelter under their sweet robotic bosoms. I don't know. No one knows. No one knows. And 1 Guardian Automaton. Alright, and we're good. I'm going to add some planes, and we're going to call this thing awesome. And I will see all of you fine folks in round 1.